The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave...
After...
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught, but I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, but if the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't, but...
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something...
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back, once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind. So I... forget it.
What a pity.
Talk to us?
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision. The Tenryo Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right! That elderly couple, old customers of ours. Their son's in the Tenryo Commission, isn't he? Yeah, that's it. I'll go talk to them. Oh, don't worry about that. They're all right. Okay, let's go. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those pots? Pots? No, never mind.
Ahem. Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer, just time.
Don't worry. Grandma knows the stories.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all... Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to... I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair of Naganahara fireworks.
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we want. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started, I suddenly felt that if I went any further...
No worries. Say
No. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks.
It's fine. It's
no trouble.
Oh, yeah. If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then...
Sure. It won't take... The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on. Let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first, and then deliver them.
Time to act.
You got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now.
Body and mind.
Hey, Satoru! How have you been? Keep it.
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers, we sold some fireworks to lead.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help.
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish, would you believe? But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but I guess that's every family ever. Being close to family is better than never getting to see them. Even if it does mean putting up with some Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship. But still, they must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Konda Village. You're all...
Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom.
Speaking of youth, do you...
Oh, so it has. Goodness.
50 years since...
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still trying to win me over.
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten and desperately trying to win my affection.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganahara fireworks show. We've been together ever since. To tell, even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky lit up. Before I knew what was happening, apparently...
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time. In others, it's no time at all. Really, it's just a number. But 50 years of being together? Now that is something worth commemorating.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy fireworks just for you.
Oh, no, it's quite all right. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days. Even at this age, we still look back with not a single regret.
Ah, what a great relationship they have.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk.
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh?
He was our boy's best They were inseparable. They grew up together, but one day, they had a terrible argument.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, and wanted to see what the outside world was like. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful. You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off, and that was that.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the Tenryou Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way we can get involved.
What a strange coincidence.
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said, now I finally understand.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission.
Well, no worries. If Beth, we can find some other way to help
Yes.
I think after all these years...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the Tenryou Commission came by.
Huh? Why? Pops, are you alright?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they should... But they didn't listen. It's... Luckily,
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough... Pops, did you see... Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stove...
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, I wish I'd caught their name.
As it happens, I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into... I think their leader's name was Keisuke.
Just as I thought. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, we can't let that happen. It's Mochizaka and his friends. Let's ask them.
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the weapons just...
Mr. Ryunosuke is making... I'm sorry. But I'll bring you guys some candy next...
Yay!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing...
Are they trying to catch him up?
No, don't worry. It's be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come...
We will. We'll be on our best behavior.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryou Commission over there! It must be them!
Sorry, official bit.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right?
Didn't you hear me? You're...
Ugh, what a nuisance! The fuse is late!
Motion to compel! No, my sword!
I must withdraw.
Yeah!
Come a little closer.
Fire hazard!
Rain outlines your fate.
I must withdraw.
Incinerate! Go Bishop down! The fuse is lit!
I must withdraw.
You're in for a little shock.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryou Commission? You will be punished for your... There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
Look at that! The one with the... We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Body and mind.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated. You should have known that you stood
I never imagined I'd fall. If this is to be my...
But your return says that you finally came around to my...
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the... The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this!
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's...
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is...
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you... I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been...
I have nothing to say to... He's a criminal. I work for the... Out of respect for the friendship we once had.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say, and you're just gonna choose to keep it all inside?
Tuh. Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful thinking.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't even done anything. Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. I challenge you to a duel. If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No more running from your feelings. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back, no matter what the consequences are. You have to tell him everything. If you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryou Commission's punishment.
Yoimiya.
I accept. Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? You're supposed to be... One-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Let's spark things.
Can't handle your dreams, huh?
Let me lead you a verse.
Sir, they are too strong. Stand. What? I thought I told you to stay. Yes, sir. Young lady, you are just as Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did then. Your parents told me about what happened, and that's why I simply refused. Nobody sets off a fire.
The reason I came back is that... It wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I just felt that what I'd done and I saw the freedom of Mondstadt. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't...
Life isn't easy. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, but now... My role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's... I do wonder. The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you...
Don't worry about that. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated. I will lend you my help, but until... And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
But I think you did.
I understand now. Thank you.
That's only because I know your parents.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us...
Sorry, no can do.
Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I can't make another one, but I'm guessing...
Thank you very much.
No worries. And...
Yoimiya, the way you took him...
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last opportunity to resolve it slip away before your eyes. Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to gift.
sword. Body and mind. Time to act. Body and mind. I let my guard down. Time to act. Body and mind. Body and mind.
Huh? Oh. Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Yumiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yumiya?
Shh.
Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just... Oh, remember that big one? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it!
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave it. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you... I believe that as time goes... Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip.
You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and it was like you couldn't hear anything at all.
Oh, I could hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky, it feels like a sacred ceremony. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, for Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakujiro, they were commemorating... Oh, yeah!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was expecting something deep and philosophical.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up... It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear. And it's those feelings... Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Inazuma is not such a bad...